What's up, people? What's up, people? It's your man King Creole,
This is intelligent.
and you are now tuned in to the
The
King's
King's Intel.
Intel. That's right, people. So tonight we're going to be bringing you guys some of the brightest stars that we found uh, dipping through Rapchat. Uh, just a brief introduction. Myself, I'm King Creole, active here with Five Stream Beats, also on Rapchat. It's King Creole 83. My counterpart here, Intel agent, intelligent. Tell them who you are, man.
Yes, sir. So I go by the name of Intelligent or Intel Agent, hailing from the great state of Ohio. Um, you can also find me on Rapchat here on Vibe Stream Beats. Got the IG and all that stuff as well. So just a big fan of music in general. Mostly just do rap, hip hop. Try to be a lyricist, and I just love every aspect of music. So glad to be sitting beside you for the show, and so it's gonna be a blast,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. I'm glad we can do this. Gonna bring the music to the people,
Mhm.
cultivate the love and stuff, and we want to bring some of these artists in. So we have collectively gotten together. I pulled together five. He's pulled together five, and we're gonna go back and forth and let you guys get a chance to listen to the greatness that's about to happen. So let's start it off with the first track. I think the first one is one that I found, and she's an awesome artist that goes by the name of Nika Nika. She is on Rapchat as well as on IG. And this track she got is straight up funky and fire. It's called Snapback. So let's get into it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
You know, life is just so difficult. You just gotta make things different. Oh no, back roll. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma smack back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma snatch back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback. I see you digging my style. I love the way I walk with the sex appeal that will give you chills. Don't get it twisted, I like to keep it real. I'm a boss in the hills, you ain't paying my bills. And when I snap back, I'ma get on track, that's a fact. I see you trying to come back in your black Cadillac, but you a maniac. I'll throw you back cause you whack, cause I'm just stacking racks. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma smack back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma snatch back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback.
Girl, what you even talking about? Like a nigga didn't have your North Four screaming loud. Like I wasn't digging in your guts all over your mama house. Like you wasn't digging in back and overseas. What you about? Talk about my hatchback, like a wooden clapback. I'm just going so sick, baby, you can catch that. If you tipping me, matter of fact, you got my cash at. I'ma hit the block, just keep it tight and I'll be right back. What you pouting for? I'm still walking through that door. Don't you know where I'm from? It's money we adore. Word I can't come, Bella Mama, see no more. Hey, you know mine, I can't argue with no more. So I popped out with my grip, know what I mean? I be fresh to death, always dripping Louis V. Texting me, she love me, so I left her on scene. Close shop, just in time, cause now she calling me.
Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma smack back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit back. Talking all the smack, I'ma snatch back. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch back. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback.
Time time to learn a setback. Hate, I'm looking past that. If you try and clap cat, trust believe I clap back. If you try and hate on me, the blaze hate on. I just can't make it known, but I won't stay long. Hiatus, stay froze, old style, new song. I be kicking what they missing in a set to play, yo. I'm the best with them, I feel painted red crayon. I be rested by the stuff that we be looking plain, yo. Pissed them, I feel it, I get my brain on. It's not common to their sense, cause they sense is flame gone. I don't miss a day going, I just get my wave on. They be counting on the clock, I just get my flame on. True, what it do is you in my way, so move. I won't say it again, ain't no laying again. You could play it again.
Hit me on the side, I'ma hit that. Talking all the smack, I'ma smack that. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch that. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback. Hit me on the side, I'ma hit that. Talking all the smack, I'ma smack that. Snatch my money, I'ma snatch that. I heard you just jumped out of hatchback.
All right, that's Nika.
Nika, man. It was a couple other cats that was on there. It was a cat named Glide that was spitting first, and then Proven Solid was the last cat that spit.
All right.
But yeah, man. So my take on this, one, the beat is just groovy and funky. She has that remindingness of kind of like the Macy Gray mixed with like Erica Badu type vibe. It's like real gruff, almost Khalees.
All right.
That she has that sound as where she does the singing vocals to it, that has that little raspiness to it, but then she'll hop in and spit a little bit, and definitely has like that cool vibe. I've hit her up. I'm trying to get that collab with her because she's got that sound that I like. I like that funky, just nasty.
Yep. So I agree completely that that beat was funky. Her vocals in particular, she had that rap vibe to her, and then just coming in with the higher toned vocals behind that. I mean, it made a nice even sound. I like that. The second guy came in. I mean, having headphones on, you get to hear that left and right audio.
Yeah.
That threw me off a little bit. He was coming in real hard on the right side, at least on my end. I mean, that still sounded great, you know. I think that mix could have been a little better. Maybe that's what he was going for on there. But that sort of stood out from the rest of the song with the other two verses. I mean, either way, it's still an awesome track overall.
Oh yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that as well. Like the mix could have been a little bit cleaner in some spots. I know the Proven Solid guy. I've heard some of his other stuff as well. I think, at least in my opinion, this is probably like a little bit better from what I've heard from him as far as with the delivery and stuff. But yeah, that panning left to right stuff, sometimes it definitely can work against you. Sometimes it works with you. It just depends on like the song. And this one, I mean, it was there. I don't think it necessarily like destroyed the song.
No.
But you know, it's one of those, you know, you can always go back. That's an easy fix. Switch that filter up, you know, adjust the levels on it. And I mean, that would be a banger right there. Like that sounds odd. I've been listening to that for some days. So all right, man. Who you got? Who you got next?
All right. So let's see. We'll throw up some Petrobino.
Ooh.
So
yeah, he was in the Past the Mic.
Yep, he was on Pass the Torch with Master and
Pass the Torch. My bad.
Yep, he's hailing from Sweden, I believe. So his if you're not familiar with his style, it's a little different. He's from Africa originally, hails in Sweden, but Petrobino.
Your gang music, greatness. I'm in my own zone. I ride with a convoy. Yeah, king of the hood. I fuck with my own rules. Beat y'all out the ball with some real niggas. Fuck all you niggas, except my niggas. I never slow down, I'm so fast, my niggas. When I'm on the street with a gun, you know you can't talk, my niggas. Respect my niggas, or shoot you, nigga. Lyrically strong, they call me heavyweight. Well, chill, I'm attached to the ground. This is royalty. Fuck you, haters, come closer. Take it, boss, my feet so shake. I've been in the game for a pretty long time. If you see me on the street, please, nigga, don't shout. I'm a superstar with a lot, stay low. I met Rita for the first time. Can you be my lady? She said, baby, you're a bad guy. I really like to stock. She love my vibe and I love her ass. She likes it slow and I like it fast. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we're king and I talk with the back. J-A-D, boss. I go hard when I fall. Standing tall and I'm strong. Heavyweight, I'm a champion. I'm in my zone. My niggas are ballers. One of my fellas in any weather. I'll be your brother. Another coach. Get talk. I'm in my autumn zone. GD fire. Yeah. I ride with a convoy. Yeah. King of the hood, I fuck with my own rules. Beat y'all on the ball with some real niggas. Fuck all you niggas, except my niggas. I never slow down, I'm so fast, my niggas. When I'm on the street with a gun, you know you can't talk, my niggas. Respect me, niggas. Why shoot you, niggas? Lyrically strong, they call me heavyweight.
In my own zone, bullshit, yeah, I don't condone. Heavyweight champion, money stacked and it's light as a feather. Big spinner winning, story of my life, yeah, they say, hey, no, follow rules, I make my own little bitch. Money getting tall, as a bitch, I'm too lit, I'ma get my respect. Sticking to them just as lit, black on black, twins, match my band, queen of the West Coast pie show. Yeah, they know not to cross the line between Queen Street, real boss, real costly. You all over my body, that's what the pink brush. Only wanna be around real ones, fuck they feelings. Only thing I wanna feel is blue strings.
In my own zone, yeah. I got with a convoy, yeah. King of the hood, I fuck with my own rules. Beat y'all out the ball with some real niggas. Fuck all you niggas, except my niggas. I never slow down, I'm so
harmony he got.
When I'm on the street with a gun, you know you can talk, my niggas. Respect my niggas, or shoot you, niggas. Lyrically strong, they call me heavyweight. GD Empire, or your gang music, greatness. Greatness.
Yeah.
So Petro Bino, he his style's different from basically anything I've heard. So his rhyme schemes throw me off a little bit sometimes, but it's again just that different style and the way he mixes his audio sort of appeals to me there. Looked like a feature, I think her name was like Key Sweet or something along those lines. Couldn't really see that too well. She's someone I'm not really familiar with. I did like sort of how they bounced off of each other there. It's definitely two different styles. I mean, she came in with sort of that hardcore sound, which beside him was definitely stood out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall not a bad track. What are your thoughts on that one?
Nah, man, definitely not a bad track at all. For Petrobino, I know we've started kind of talking and stuff, and I'm just another dude. I can't wait to work with the guy, and then especially after hearing this, I'm like deep into the melodies and the vocal stuff, and the way he has his harmonies layered in there. I had to turn it up so I could catch like he's got them in there smooth, and they're layered in there really, really nice. I don't know if he's doing his mixing or if he has somebody else doing his mixing or levels, but they're definitely on point. Like it flows in like really smooth.
So
I like his.
Go ahead.
I like his delivery. I think some of the stuff where you were saying like just like some of the wordplay that he throws out there, I think that's more of some of like the language stuff as well. But I also like that his accent works well with his delivery too. as far as for the feature, I mean, nothing against her as an artist. I don't know much about her, but for that track, um, I would have I probably would have enjoyed it more if it would just been him all the way through, just because he already had that vibe. And then when she came in, it was kind of like, oh wait, hold on, somebody else is here.
Yeah,
And then like that last part at the very end, I don't know if it was just like a little yell or whatever. It was just kind of like, oh, all right, cool. But
yeah, I
and then
think
it goes back into him like super smooth.
so. I think with that, they to me it sounded like they both were trying to sort of throw an ad lib in at the same time. It just sort of clashed a little bit there.
Yeah, it came in
Um,
a bit hot on it, and
yeah,
but like overall, I definitely like the track. Like I said, I could have survived perfectly with it just being him on it. Like his delivery, his voice, how he layers his harmonies and stuff were like on point. Like dude's got it. Dude's
yeah.
definitely got it.
And I'm pretty sure he does all of his own mixing. I mean, don't quote me on that for sure, but I know he's got some experience when it comes to streaming as well as music production, beat production. So I would
Um,
think he's probably mixing and mastering all of his own stuff as well.
Man,
So
if he is, dude, if you are, kudos. Like
yeah,
it sounds good. Like it's definitely quality stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's BandLab. Shout out BandLab for allowing
yeah,
artists like ourselves to be able to do studio quality stuff and be able to learn the craft behind it without having to be deep in the studio and get ready, so that way and it's time to jump in the studio, you're ready to go, so you can tell your engineer like, hey, this is the level that I need, this is what sounds good.
for sure.
But
BandLab was definitely a game changer.
yeah,
So
man,
yeah,
huge changer, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
man.
All right, so who we have next?
Let's see. So we had a little bit of little hardness on here. Let's keep with this. You got that B Love track.
Let
Let's
me
see if we can run that B Love track, man.
get that real quick.
Shout out B Love, man. B Love's a cool dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit partial because he's a Texas cat. So he's out of Dallas. I've had the opportunity to chop it up with him on a couple of lives on IG. Real solid, down to earth dude. I dig him. Um, at first glance, you automatically think you're gonna get just regular trap style, but dude's words and lyrics, like he's speaking like some real stuff in there, man. And yeah, so run the track. This one is prescription drugs, be love, man. Yeah, dude needs to be on radio, in my opinion. But I'll let you guys be the judge. We can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Why they wanna leave me alone when I need them the most? They turn on me when I need them the most. I'm tryna drop my pain with this liquor. I'm known to feel a thing, tryna hide it, but the same when I'm feeling. Got me popping all these prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Why they wanna leave me alone when I need them the most? Who can I turn to? Who can I turn to? Where can I run? I'm tryna drop my pain with this liquor. I'm tryna feel a thing, tryna hide it, but the same when I'm feeling. Got me popping all these prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Why they wanna leave me alone when I need them the most? Who can I turn to? Who can I turn to? Where can I run? Where can I run when I need some love? Motherfucker turn their back on me, I turn to them drugs. Never around me, I see different around the corner. Pop another addy, I be feeling like a loner. Walking with the devil, wishing that I was a goner. Heaven to a gangster is a pound of marijuana. I can't close my eyes and get lonely at night. I just wish I had somebody there by my side. Depression has become a part of my life. All the one that I love is in prison or die. I'm trying to drop my pain with this liquor. I'm not gonna feel a thing, trying to hide it, but the same when I'm feeling. Same when I'm feeling. Got me popping all these prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Why they wanna leave me alone when I need them the most? Who can I turn to? Who can I turn to? Where can I run? Trying to drop my pain with this liquor. I'm trying to feel a thing, trying to hide it, but the same when I'm feeling. Same when I'm feeling. Got me popping all these prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Prescription drugs. Why they wanna leave me alone when I need them the most? Who can I turn to? Who can I turn to? Where can I run?
Yeah. So be love. So the thing with this track, and I guess why, for one reason, I was drawn to it, just the raw stuff behind it. Um, there's obviously depression is like a huge thing that people are dealing with. I'm a huge advocate for mental health and all that. And obviously I don't condone the fact of doing prescription drugs and all that, but I know that at this point in time, it's a huge thing that's out there. Um, and to be able to be vulnerable enough to get on the mic, speak on it, um, and come out like that, because he's definitely a harder dude. So hearing him actually sing and have like he actually has a really good voice, which is the
Yeah.
thing that like stood out to me the most. The hook is on point. He's got the mix where it needs to be. I wish it would have had just a little bit more within having more lyrics to it. I feel this was definitely more of like the vibe, but this is usually not my vibe of music, and this was one that definitely kind of just like stood out to me because he has that sound. He's got the quality sound to it. I think it's just honing the craft of the pen. I know we've kind of like chatted back and forth on the lives and stuff because he's not like a huge proponent of writing lyrics. He likes to kind of go in and just go with the feel of it and then kind of build off of that. This is one of the cases where I kind of plead and like, hey man, I will work with you on the pen side of it. Anything that I could provide on there because the talent is there. Like it's absolutely there. And we can just add more to it and get that pen strong and get some of the thoughts that he has down on there and get it translated all the way through the song. Like, yeah, is ready already.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So I thought overall the mix was very well done on that. I mean, hearing the left and right and centers nice and even. His style stood out to me a little bit because he had sort of that trap vibe like you were talking about. He also had like the underlying R&B feel to it, and
yeah,
even sort of chopped it up a little bit through certain parts. And like that definitely stood out for me. Just being able to fuse those different styles into one track and making it sound smooth all the way through. I thought it was awesome. It was definitely a great attribute for that song. Um, like you said, lyrically, I didn't have any issues with it. I mean, I haven't heard anything else he's put out, but just the content and concept of the song was definitely good to put out there. You know, it's I think a lot of artists we wear our our hearts on our sleeves, you know. So being able to put yourself out there like that to people, whether it's a personal experience or even just talking for the sense of the content, that's a good thing to put out there. And I got nothing but love for that one. That was a good song. So
Yeah, man. Shout out, B Love, man.
yeah,
All right, man. Who you
cool,
got?
cool.
Come on, let's keep it rolling.
All right, let's see here. So next up, let's do architecture. So I always have trouble saying this dude's name, but
That's all right, man.
architecture. So this dude was from Texas originally. He moved up to Colorado.
That's all right. He's
So
still Texas.
is he? Yeah, good
Yeah,
enough. But
it
yeah,
don't
it's
matter if you from Texas. You always, it don't matter where you move to. You're Texas. You can't get away from it.
all right. So and I know he's been on a little bit of a hiatus on Rapchat. If you go to his
All right.
page, it looks like he's expecting to come back the middle of this month. So I haven't heard anything too recent from him, but I mean we'll get straight into it, let you hear it, and go from there.
Let's go. I already like this country guitar that's in there.
Mm.
These wounds never close underneath my clothes. Reach for my soul and seal out all the cold. Find out the secrets that we never told. Regrets this evening, so no one will know. These wounds underneath will bleed on my clothes. Reach for my soul and seal out of the cold. Needed it to breathe it in these demons. I keep it in this feeling in this weekend. I need to get home. Home. I don't wanna hear apologies, wanna hear you calling me. I am done with everything, all the fucking arguing. Demons deep inside of me, fighting, keeping lighters blocking, try to run away, but everything is stopping me. Honestly, I was sort of fucking reckless, probably make a mess of all of me. See what all it brings. I was selfish, I was wrong about it all and everything. Apologize and call it off, I can't believe that this is happening. These wounds never close underneath my clothes. Reach for my soul and seal out all the cold. Find out the secrets that we never told. Regrets this evening so no one will know. These wounds underneath will bleed on my clothes. Reach for my soul and seal out to the cold. Needed it to breathe, that it is gaming and I keep in this feeling in this weekend and I need to get home, home, to get home, need to get home.
All right, so that was architecture. Man, first and foremost, that instrumental. I could probably feeling the same thing on that. That's a I mean, just it's like a smooth, sort of deep beat in my opinion, and then it has that guitar on it. And so I mean, that stands out right off the bat. Um, I think his mix could have been a little better on top of that. I think his vocals were just a little too loud on top of that beat. Um, which that's if you hear more of his tracks, a lot of it sort of stands out that same way. For this one, it's actually one of the slower tracks I've heard him put out. So a lot of his other tracks, he's a little quicker on it. Um, He's definitely got sort of a different style as well with the way that he throws together his rhyme schemes, the way he's hitting those pockets on the beat. So yeah, I mean, first time I came across this dude, he sort of stood out to me. He's got some sort of like tags that he throws on all of his tracks. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this guy. Can't wait to see him come back onto the scene. And I talked to him previously about maybe being able to do some collaborations and stuff. So hopefully, as
Okay.
soon as he gets back on, we'll be able to do some work. And I'm excited to see what else this guy's been brewing up. So
Yeah, man. Uh, so let's see. I like I like the beat. I can definitely tell that, and this is no knock to Rap Chat because I know probably since this guy's been off, they've done some improvements on the recording studio in Rap Chat. Um, that being said, I can definitely tell it was recorded through there because it has that sound that you usually
mhm,
get with like the older Rap Chat studio record. Um, so I guess the thing that I was hearing going through, and this is just me because again, I'm a melody guy and I hear like the spaces in between. I could hear what what he was hearing as far as for pushing out for the track. So with like the ad libs and like the little singing through there, I hear what he's wanting to happen with that track. And when he gets back on there, I definitely need to link up with him. We can make that happen. One, not to plug BandLab again, we're finna plug it again. I'm gonna get you on BandLab
mhm.
so we can get your sound where it needs to be. And then also we can build the back end and get those layers on it that way it fills up his sound. Cause I think it kind of got swallowed up in the beat. This is where you want to double up on on your vocals. So it fills it up a little bit more and then get the right filter. I think he could have survived and did it. His voice probably would have done better without the auto tune. I was surprised you actually put this on there because I know you be all anti auto tune too.
Yep, yep.
Which you know,
So he's one dude that I'll listen to that has it on there, and
yeah,
I think you hit the nail on the head when it comes to the layering. You can tell if you're familiar with the Rap Chat and BandLab Studios, it's pretty easy to pick it out. You know,
yeah,
I mean Rap
yeah.
Chat, you're just gonna
You can
have
hear
that
it.
center audio. You've got the minimum effects to choose from. It's sort of hard to get your mix right on that. So
Yeah, yeah.
you hit the nail on the head on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a good song. The lyrics and stuff in there are good. Like the writing on there is for sure there. Like it tells a really good story. It brings you there. It's just one of those. Hey, let's get your sound where it needs to be and run the song back, and we can make that thing like come to life. Especially so that import where they have the guitar solo. That's why I had to sit back because like I'm humming. I didn't want it to like start coming through. I was like, yeah, this is where you need, either finding like a female vocalist that you can have come in on there, or even just anybody that can do and add that little extra to it. And yeah, man, that track would pop. But definitely a good song, well written, get the sound right on it, and yeah, man, I'll definitely be hopping over to Rap Chat and following this dude and
Cool.
linking up with him, man. I like that.
Yep, and I agree with that last little part you said as well. I think personally on any instrumental, you really shouldn't have any blank spots. You know, like
Yeah,
yeah, you could leave some pockets, but that was the last 30 seconds or so on that instrumental
yeah.
that just sort of rode out before he came back in. You definitely throw some sort of filler or something in there, or even stop it early. You know, fade it out.
Yeah, do a
Different
fade out
options.
with it.
So
Do a fade out with it. Even if you're not comfortable with your oh woes, fade it out, man.
yeah,
But yeah,
so
like I said, man, we can. I would definitely like to hook up with this dude and we could revisit that, man. We'll get the sound right and that thing will be featured before you know it.
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Cool. All right. Who we got next? King Creole.
Let's see who we got next. All right, since you brought out a smooth guy, so let's see. We'll follow up with another. Let's run the 40
All right.
track. So shout out 40. He's a BWE member. Didn't want to be super partial, but shout out BWE. Uh, that's the affiliate through Rapchat. Shout out Kareem Adema. Thank you for putting this group of talented artists together. 40 um, is yeah, man. This it's another one of these guys that I feel is definitely ready for some radio stuff. Very minimal work. He does really good writing. I'm actually working with him now. Uh, that we're putting a song together now, and it's been uh definitely a pleasure working with the dude and seeing his process. And it's always fun to go in on the band lab on the side stuff and see who labels their stems or who uses the notes in there and like breaks their lyrics down, and his stuff is like pristine, and I'm like, I like that. That's good stuff. But yeah, this is 40. The song is called Lysol.
All right, let's check it out.
You've gotten everything you always wanted. But now you feel sorry for yourself because there's something you want and you can't have it. But you had it. I gave you love. But you asked me to leave and I left.
Life I'm living, look at the life I'm living. Haven't seen you in a minute, why you still so damn pretty? Pull up in a whip all tinted, clean it and lights all in it. Told her that I'm not like many, showed her that I'm not like all of them. Come outside, cars run and see orange. It's cold out, been too long, been so long. I've waited, you know where I've gone. You know me, you know where I'm from. Life I'm living, look at the life I'm living. Haven't seen you in a minute, why you still so damn pretty? Pull up in the whip all tinted, clean it and lights all in there. Told her that I'm not like many, showed her that I'm not like all of them. Been some time, but nothing's changed. My love for you never died. Come outside, she looking fine as hell. I hope that she recognize life I'm living. Look at the life I'm living. Haven't seen you in a minute. Why you still so damn pretty? Pull up in the whip all tinted, clean it and lights on in it. Told her that I'm not like many, showed her that I'm not like all of them. Told her that I'm not like many. Look at the life I'm living. Told her that I'm not like many. Showed her that I'm not like all of them. Look at the light, look at the light. Oh. Look at the light, look at the light. Look at the light, look at the
Yeah. So that's 40 Lysol. So 40 always has a wave. Like I think almost every song that I've heard from this dude, whether it be a collaboration with somebody or him doing a solo deal, he always comes with a wave. He sets that mood. He has that kind of I don't want to say Drake, but that when Drake is in like his R&B bag, he has that style to it, is where there's some smooth stuff. Sounds like something that would probably be on the radio right now. He does really good with his with the mixing and stuff. He actually does all the mixing, mastering stuff back behind it. Also in band lab, and which just, I mean, shows that you can get quality stuff out of there. Like
Yeah.
there's no reason that you can't. It just takes a little effort and learning and work and maybe asking some questions and things. But um yeah, that one is just, I mean, it's it's ready. It's ready to go. Package it up, send it on out there, throw it on Spotify, put it. I was about to say, oh, I was about to date myself. I was going to say, put it in Sam Goody. Sam Goody isn't around anymore, but that was a place where you used to be able to buy CDs, people. But, man, I like it. I dig his style. Good vocals with it. He puts stuff together. He arranges really well. So yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
That
have anything bad to say about it.
no, that mix was on point all the way through. Everything was nice and even. That's something I listen to for sure. It's like the technical aspect behind it. I could not find a single flaw when it comes to that mix at all. Like you said, that's basically radio ready,
Yeah,
straight
man.
through, beginning to end. Um, I mean, and if he's pulling that out of Band Lab as well, that's even more impressive.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Band Lab's an awesome tool for sure. It's pretty easy to work with, but that quality, that's something I would expect to hear walking into a legit studio,
Yeah,
like a professional studio. So overall, very well done on that mix. Like I said, I mean, that vibe that he put out there, that wavy vibe was it's pretty awesome. It's not my personal style that I tend to listen to, but he nailed it
yeah, man.
through and through. I
That,
got
that's
zero
that's
complaints for him. So
that's a night on the town. That's a night on the town with your little fly chick. You
yeah,
pop the roof open, man. Go VIP somewhere. Go have a nice little steak dinner. That's date night. That's date night stuff right there. Like, man,
yeah,
he sets the mood for sure. So shout
yeah.
out 40 for that, bro.
So very, very well done on that for sure, 100%. So zero complaints on that. Nice pick.
Hey man,
Cool.
thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I'm able to work with this dude. I'm excited for this track
Yeah.
that we're doing. So
I mean, knowing your style, hearing what he just put out, I mean, keep me posted.
it's oddly enough. So the track that we're working on is it's a little bit different from the one that we just heard. So it's family based. So it's kind of like a letter to our families. He's touching on uh, the fact that when traveling on the road or whatever it is, the place that you want to be is back home. And mine vice versa. At this moment in time, my wife is on the other side of the globe, so my verse that I'm putting in there is kind of a letter to her, like the fact that she's away, just kind of the emotions and feelings that I'm feeling with her being away and waiting for her return. So it's gonna be cool, man. I'll let you know when it drops. We might have to pull it in on here and let the people hear it here, and then we can critique it.
Yeah, sounds good.
All
All
right,
right.
who you got? Who you got?
So let's do. I'm gonna throw DZ in.
Deezy.
So yeah, DZ Marquise. He was another one of our artists that we brought in for to pass the torch with Master
Yeah,
Inferno. That should be a regular show here on the Vibe Stream
man.
Beats community as well. Um, I think anyone that's familiar with DZ knows what he's putting out there.
Yeah, man.
Uh, he's definitely a standout artist. When I found out,
Deezy's got that.
yeah. So when I found out we were doing this show, he's instantly one of the artists that came to mind. I was like, man, I gotta make sure I get him on here first and foremost.
You beat me to it, man. You beat me to it. He was on my list too.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, he's definitely a standout artist. So
Yeah, he is, man. He's already within, he already messes around with the Vibe Stream Beats family. So shout out to him for that, man. We linked with him through the Beat of the Week stuff, and then that transferred into the Vibe Stream Beats stuff. He's on the Vibe Stream Beats mixtape that's coming. Y'all be ready for that. That's gonna be straight heat.
yeah.
And then now I found out he was on Rapchat. I was like, you on Rapchat too, bro? Yeah, man. DZ, go ahead and run it. Let me stop
All
talking.
right, let's
Go ahead and
do
do
it.
your thing.
So DZ Marquise. saying this track's Don't Fumble.
Yeah. Mary Sanders picture on there.
I am the one that night. I am the Batman Bruce Wayne. I be like Raiden with the light. I got the dragon Luke Kane. I got the fire and ice. I got the spear on the end of my chain. I hate up storm cause I'm tired of the rain. I feel like Bruce or Hulk is raising Cain. I got the power about it up out of me. This for the motherfuckers that out of me. They keep on running, but ain't catching me. They keep on cooking, but can't mess the recipe. I got the chef hat, bitch, step back, James Harden. Disrespectfully, my whip is shit black, all net that my garden taking care of it. Take a static shot, mouse, my rat, this bad dish drop, come to my eye. Then I got the go, 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 I'm like Flash, I'm so incredible, I'm like Dash, I'm so great, my ladder shine bright, I'm Shane Song, take a soul in the fight. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, I get all against with the wind in the huddle. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I get all against with the wind in the huddle. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I am the one that is heat down. Oh, look at me now. Soon as you serve up, give me that meat out. Gin juice in my cup, I'm feeling free now. Gin juice in my cup, I'm feeling free now. Nigga really got the juice. No acting really nilly, girl, you silly. Let me jiggy, that go boost. You was a freak, you been like Bon Appetit. You like the fuck on my seats. Then you go cook up a feast. We take a trip to the east, then come back west. I need a light at the end of the tunnel. I get all against with the wind in the huddle. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I get all against with the wind in the huddle. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble. I can't use the pen, guard your chin, do not fumble.
All right.
I mean,
Easy.
I mean, come on, man. It's almost. It's not even fair. It's all.
Right.
It's not even fair, man.
That's a man.
Whew.
I don't even know what to say about DZ anymore. You know, every time I hear anything from him, man, he just gets me grooving, gets me vibing, puts a little smile on my face.
Yeah,
You know,
man. Yeah,
because
every time.
yeah, just his flow and his rhythm on everything. The way he switches stuff up, seemingly out of nowhere, but it's so smooth on those transitions. Um, I love it. I mean, the content he's putting out, like all those little references all the way through. I mean, it's impressive, just flat out impressive. So
Yeah,
very
man.
well done, very well done.
Yeah, very, very, very well done. So, but before I start lavishing on DZ, that the beat,
Yeah,
that track right there was just, I mean, butter, fish grease, super slick, just smooth. The flute at the end, like, so I know on the other track that we were talking about, like, you know, if you're gonna let it ride out for 30 seconds, you know, you want to add some stuff on there. A beat like that. Now, so for a beat like that, where you got the flute just going and you got the vibe, and you've already just massacred the track, then you just let that ride out.
yeah,
So in Houston, for us, songs like that, that's what we like to call slab music. So for those of y'all don't know what slabs are, I guess it's the equivalent of like West Coast low riders. I think Atlanta has donks. It's like the old school cars, usually got super shiny candy paint on it. For here, it's candy paint, super elbows. If you've seen some of the covers that I put on some of my tracks, I usually have something with some elbows on it if it's like a slab track. That's one of these tracks. You let the subs and the speakers in the trunk just beat it up where your license plate is just rattling.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those songs. So DZ, first of all, man, the dude, his switch ups, like you said, man, they come out of nowhere, but they're so smooth.
Yeah.
The way that he does it, like it's just like you're not expecting, but when it's happening, you're like, okay, we go into a different gear. All right, I dig that, and you go there with him, and then the punchlines with it. Though I had to write this one down because I heard that and I was instantly like, hold up, the Shang Tsung in a fight, I'm gonna take your soul. It's like, hold on, come on, man, just
Yeah.
shout out DZ, man. He
So
does it. He does it on the hooks. He does everything. The melody, he kills
it makes it seem effortless too.
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's just so smooth, you know. It almost sounds like he don't even have to try. Like it's a natural thing for him, I think. So
It is. It's very natural. I'm glad this dude is making music. Like
yeah,
I'm very glad that he, he is making music. I'm glad I was able to do a track with him. I can't wait to do another one with him. Yeah. Shout out DZ. I'm glad
absolutely.
he's in the Bob Street Bean family, the Rap Chat fam, whatever. Even if he wasn't, I mean, found this dude and like, hey man, we got to do something.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't think that's the last we're gonna hear of DZ for sure. So,
No,
but
no.
yeah, he's gonna be popping up all over the place. Hopefully.
Not
So,
by any means. We gonna get DZ on the show, man. We gotta bring DZ
all
on
right.
the show.
It's I mean I've already been in contact with him recently, so it's I mean if we want to bring him on, I'm sure he'd probably be down. Get him on here
Yeah,
with us, and we can make that happen. So
yeah, man. He's cool people's man for real. Shout out DZ, man. I
yeah.
don't even know if I want to have anybody follow up with that one. Like that's. Whew.
That's
I'm sorry for the artist that I'm finna pull up next. So you got to follow after DZ. I wasn't planning on that heat rock to come streaming out of the stratosphere.
yeah, man,
That's
I could have put it off to the end, but
no, it's all good. But that's what you get with DZ though. Like, and
yeah,
that's a beautiful thing, man. So
cool.
let's see
So who we got next?
who we got next. Who we got next? All right. So since we've been showcasing the Pass the Torch people that's coming, I'll throw another one out from that. Let's pull that Xander track up, Purple Rage.
All right.
Xander the Assassin. So Xander the Assassin is another BWE affiliate. If you are on Rapchat and you're tuning into this, well, it might be done by the time this ends up airing out to you guys. Did I leak out that we weren't doing the live? It's okay. But Xander is he's one of the faces of Rapchat. They have their Monday live streams. He usually hops in on there with classy beats and all of that. He's all around cool dude. Another Texas guy. Sorry, I keep on bringing all these Texas people with me. I think he's in South Carolina right now, or somewhere in one of the Carolinas. But you're still Texas. But he always has themes with his stuff. So let's get into Purple Rage. Let's just go. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right.
The reason we're smiling is because of you, Barney. Today's been really special.
Oh, it was special for me too. Of course, every day is special when you spend it with people you
Get it, got it good. This is one of them fight or flights. Running for your life. Barney's hungry and he wants to fight. I won't lie, right now I am terrified. I don't want to die. Barney's on the hunt and he is not that far behind. Keeping up the speed, running, got tears on my face. Barney got mad, took some pills and went into a rage. He's not okay, we just need to get away. Maybe it's a tummy ache from the wheelchair kid, daddy ache. They can take a whole class, screaming louder than the chorus. Running down the road, purple rage, Tyrannosaurus. Terrified, wonder how they looking like a side of fries. Gotta eat the whole class, yep, that's a supersize. Running through the woods now, no slowing down. Hella dark out, and the screams are getting loud. Hit the ground, hide behind a tree, don't make a sound. Barney's here now, and he's looking like he's mad cow. He swallows Jimmy like he just got newspaper in his back. Giving everybody heart attacks. While scared kids doing jumping jacks. Thrill of the catch is going, I speak blinded like some cataracts. Just winning like a lung collapse. Scared in the bush, just running laps. Do or die, gotta go, this is crazy. We don't wanna end up as some baby Bob gravy. Escaping, won't die, well, that's a maybe. Barney's on the tail, foaming at the mouth, rabies. Short legs got us moving, but we too slow. Let's go, red up in the face like we Elmo. Oh no, Barney blocked the road with the way home. Trouble, looking like we stepped up in his dojo. We take a pause, looking Barney eye to eye. Petrified, Sally cries out, into her demise. Barney hops on all fours like a megazord. Big roar, eat your like, so get your light. Ooh. He's got methylene, dioxymethamphetamines pumping through his body like a thread up in a tapestry. Actually, he's running faster than most triathletes. We've been running all night, scared we can barely breathe. Never thought ever wanna see his face again. This is crazy land. Next time we will wax backyard again. Will this ever end? The nightmare of Barney and friends. I guess it depends. Depending on the race ahead. Never stop, keep on running, taking off. Heart is drumming in my pop. I might die, but I might not. Barney's running, coming hard. Lost my shoes and lost my sock. Never gonna stop. Gotta give it all I got. Never stop.
All
Yes.
right, man.
So yeah. So what to start with this one is the crazy thing. First of all, Xander he's one of these, he's a sleeper dude, man. Like, you don't really expect him to come through like spitting out the gate like that. But he had his mind functions in a crazy way that I absolutely love. Because first of all, if you think about it, Barney is a dinosaur. What is he doing running around with kids? And to do a song as to where Barney is now eating all those kids, including little wheelchair Jimmy, and popping pills and going crazy and not want to be baby Bob gravy. I mean, just so there was so many punchlines in
Yeah,
there. As just like, it's just insane. I'm just like, yeah, it's a beautiful art form that's, it's borderline some of the Eminem stuff, as to where, he would just have just crazy stuff. Because when Eminem first came out, people were like, what is up with this dude? Like, it's just insane. But the lyrics and the content and the wordplay with it to paint that whole picture is where you could see this actually happening. Barney running through chasing kids, and they're hiding in the bushes and behind trees and stuff.
it's like a movie. But
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I pull Xander for this, because he's able to create those pictures, and he'll, if it in BWE, like, he does like a Sunday fun day, and he'll pick a topic and throw out like the album artwork for it. And it's like, all right, whoever wants to hop on this is the theme for it. So his challenge that's going on right now is it's like a Harry Potter challenge for Sirius Snape. So all the bars are to be based around stuff from Harry Potter, which I'm just like, that's a playground to me.
yeah,
And if you're a lyricist and you're someone who likes to connect the dots with stuff like that, it's definitely one of those, like, okay, challenge accepted. Let me go through and see how many Harry Potter references I can pull, or Barney references I can pull, and create this whole world around it. And that's what happened there. The beat was banging too. The bass was heavy. I heard you had to kind of turn it down because the bass came in and was punching people in the face. So a few things level wise on there to like get mixed out and stuff, but I think that's a simple fix. But the everything else is there. The delivery and stuff is there. The storytelling is there. The energy is for sure there. Like, as soon as that's on, like, he's out the gate and going. So shout out Xander.
yeah. So I mean, first and foremost, just the concept of that song. It's original for sure. I don't think anybody would have ever thought
Never.
of something like that, and then
Never.
just out of nowhere, Xander come in with
Never.
a Trippin' Barney song, basically. But so yeah, I mean the originality of that, big props. Said it was like a movie playing, you know. I love that, and I mean the rhyme schemes all the way through. He was killing it. I mean it's pretty well on point. I'd love to see a music video for that, you know, even if it's just like a little animated thing. Like
Word,
get an actual video to match up with that audio. I go viral on YouTube or something, you
man,
know.
dude,
That's
I'm
a
telling you,
Yeah. So very well done on that, for sure. And there is a contest going on Rapchat right now that features Xander the Assassin. So he's got a verse on there. You got to go through, fill in the blank, and I think that runs through the 17th.
yeah,
So should have some time if you haven't seen it already by this point. You should have some time to get in. Drop a verse behind what he put on there, and see if you can
man,
get yourself some prizes. So not only that, you'll
yeah.
be featuring beside Xander. So
Yeah, man. I think it's you get some Rap Chat swag exclusive. So might get that Rap Chat coffee mug. I'm a heavy coffee drinker, so that would definitely come in handy for me. I could use something to add to my hat game as well. So it's definitely open for it, man.
yeah. So good job overall. Love the concept on that.
Yeah,
I got
man.
I got no
Just
complaints
insane.
for you.
I think go out to see even like catch like Ellis the artist or something because I know he does graphic design. Might be able to make that video happen because that would for sure go viral.
Yeah,
Somebody, anybody that's listening out there,
I'd
make
love to see
make
that
it
one.
happen.
Xander, if you're
Yeah,
watching this, make it happen, dude.
yeah, man. We got to
Do
get
it.
that going. The world needs that. The world needs to see Purple Rage.
Yeah, cool. All right. Move on here. So I got Prims LA. This is someone I'm really not too familiar with. Just came across him recently scrolling through.
Just wild card.
Yeah, but yeah, started hearing some of this guy's tracks and was very impressed. So when it comes to the background, I really don't have a lot of info for you, but let the music speak for itself.
Let's get it.
See what you think here. Let me get this switched over real quick.
Some problems. Some problems. I've been miscalculated, misguided, led to the wrong direction. I've been judged. I've been down and out. Look, I've been beat down. I've watched that top of them. I've seen young smoke. I've seen young fire. I've seen the police in the streets and governments telling me now. There's no lie. I've seen them hands action around. I've been with better hoes than J-Lo and Madonna. I can smell when there's about to be some fun. Like a match lit in the air. I survive. I need to smoke right now, right here. I've been having some problems. Just don't know how to get rid of them and how to deal with it. I guess these demons, I'm just gonna chill with them. I had some problems. And I had some problems. I've been there through the struggle. Too many problems, y'all. Too many problems. Only God knows. Listen, even through the rain, I struggle to survive. I just thank God, and I'm still alive. See, pleasure, pain, make me feel alive. I know that been wasting my time. By the way, strapped through that suicide, me myself and out with that two in mind. Had a pressure wine, and the lies of fire. The bullshit that had me falling behind me, they made me blind. Yeah, gotta get by. No matter what, live a lie. Had to let go soon as my son turned 5. Knowing the pain and the love, the sacrifice. Lord knows that I rolled the dice maybe once or twice. Gotta hear advice, and I paid the price, but it made me wise. And now I know better. Any type of weather got my back, so I keep my head up. Even if I'm better, no, he got my back, so I keep my head up. Say I know better. Any type of weather got my back, so I never let her. I never focus on my son, focus on my cheddar. Shit, I hit him a time, I had so much time to catch them. Keep your head up, y'all. I had some problems, so many problems. And no one to see to solve them. I had some problems, and no one to see to solve them.
Yeah,
All
I,
right.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's I mean, the first thing that caught me was the voice. He's got that very distinguishable voice. He reminds me of someone. I can't quite put a name to it, but it's almost got like a haystack jelly roll sort of feel to him.
Yeah,
I mean, both of those dudes, I think came in hard. The mix was great. It was on point. Um, it looks like looking at their album art there, it looks like I might already be on an album. So that I mean, I believe it if so. I mean, the quality was on point for that. The
yeah,
concept was
yeah,
there. I think overall that track was very well made.
yeah,
So that's a guy I'm gonna have to look into more of his stuff, just because I don't know a whole lot about him. If that's the quality that he's putting out on a regular basis, then more love to him. That was impressive.
yeah,
So
man, for sure, for sure. Yeah, besides the fact that one that that the barge sample that was on there, because again, I'm up in age, even though that's before my time, but I grew up listening to old school stuff. uh but yeah, that whole the barge sample just automatically sets it off, and then the way that they flipped it with the whole, just problems, just having that trouble past and stuff. And as soon as I heard the dude spit, without even having to, look at anything else, I could automatically tell, oh yeah, this is Cali. They have that almost West Coast connection type just vibe to it. Um it's a few Polynesian cats from the West Coast that I listen to, Ado, um, Drew Deasy, that have that kind of like vibe to it. And it
yeah,
reminds me of uh yeah, right around my brother listening to Ice Cube, West Side Connection, and just like all those cats, that was just that vibe to it. And then you got the old school stuff again, like that's pretty close to being some slap music right there. But yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna have to look up this dude too, because I was definitely digging the style. That's usually not necessarily my speed of music that I actually do and rap to, but I do enjoy listening to it, and I appreciate that that West Coast grime. It's different from that East Coast grimy style, but I do like that West. Shout
yeah.
out West Side.
So something like that. So I have no problem throwing that on my radio in my car,
Yeah,
cruising around with the windows down, just bumping it.
yeah, man.
I mean, something like that. I mean, it has an awesome vibe to it. That got me going, and yeah, that's a. I mean, I got no complaints for that one as well. Definitely had an amazing vibe.
Yeah, yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff. I would definitely believe it's on an album or on Spotify or somewhere out there. It has that sound to it. So
yeah,
I wish it was. I almost wish it was like a little bit longer. I feel like it ended too quick. I would have to run that one back though. But man, it was definitely dope all the way through. So
yeah, yeah. I
what
could
was Cat's name again?
um, it's
Prelims,
Prims Prims LA
Prems
PREMS
LA. All right,
LA.
yeah, I'm gonna have to find them on Rap Chat for sure, man. Those dope. All right,
So I mean, I agree with you too. If that could have been a little bit longer, maybe come in with a third verse, but uh,
yeah,
I guess it's just one of those things where it was well made and just keep it
yeah.
going.
I mean,
So
hey, it's some tracks is like that, and then hey, it brings you back to it. It's like, well, I guess I gotta play it again.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Cool, cool. Who we got next?
All right, I think I'm down to my last one. I think I'm down to my last one, and it is D-Lo, Big Status. He is another rap chat artist that is in, I believe his camp is CGE. Um,
That's Clout Gang Entertainment, correct?
Clout Gang Entertainment. That is 100% correct.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, dude. I like this cat's. He's got some flow with him. Um, it's a little bit of newer stuff. I'm slowly getting out of my senior citizen ways, and listening to what the kids are getting into, but this still has a little bit of stuff that I'm like, okay, I can rock with this one. Like it's a good vibe show. So D-Lo.
All right, let's get it.
CG, big status. CG, big status, yeah, you know we make it happen, yeah. I really do this shit, this my reality, not a publicity stunt. Don't like the fuckery, don't like your energy, smoke your ass just like a blunt. You cannot fuck with me, try to get close to me, turn your bitch ass to a run. Hope you protected my shooters, they ready, and all of my dogs on the hunt, yeah. She like my energy, say that she feeling me, baby, let's go, I'm turned. I gotta stop by the store and go get me some rubbers, ain't trying to get burnt. Call me Big Bellamy, I am a player, I'll make a bitch do what I want, yeah. Just a young nigga, I'm doing my thing, I do everything that you don't, yeah. Know what it is, I'm keeping it real, the young nigga D-Lo, he next. I don't like to brag, I don't like to flex, but my diamonds wetter than wet, splash. 10 toes down on my ride check, but I really value respect, yeah. 10 toes down, I value respect, you play with me, I'll put your head. CDE, big status, we big stepping like them cappers. Salaries for these carrots turn you to a silly rabbit. Every day's a blessing, but I'm struggling with my habits. When life goes on, proceed. D3LO, that's me. I really do this shit, this my reality, not a publicity stunt. Don't like the fuckery, don't like your energy, smoke your way just like a blunt. You cannot fuck with me, try to get close to me, turn your bitch into a run. Hope you protected my shooters, they ready, and all of my dogs on the hunt, yeah.
D-Lo. He got in the pocket and he rode the beat all the way through. Just that's just point blank period. I can't say that he didn't. He didn't fall off no time. He hopped on it and he rode it. He stayed consistent with it. Um, I mean, if I have to throw some stuff out there as far as for uh nitpickiness per se. Um, Maybe a couple of things in the mix just to give him a little bit fuller sound. Maybe on the ad libs, switch up like the filter just to give it that extra like pop coming back behind it. Um, but other than that, man, dude, he was spitting it. Like I said, he stayed in the pocket. He rode through it. It was a consistent run. It was short, but even in that shortness, like you got the gist of it. He had his cool like little punchlines going along with it. Um, and hey, I would rock with the dude. It had me. It was a head bobber. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, hold up, wait, it perked my ears up a little bit. And that's like I said, man, that's usually not my wave. I'm in slowly kind of getting into that cadence and style. There is an art to it. Early on, I was very much one of those guys. Like, man, that's not rapping. That ain't. But now, as I've kind of dipped a little bit more into it, there is an art to it, and there's a way that you can make it work for you. I know J. Cole is a prime example of one that he can dip into that and make it sound really, really good. But yeah, man, D-Lo, this dude, I think he's a newer cat on Rapchat too, because I hadn't seen him around a whole lot. I know even on they brought him up on the live and the Rapchat Monday live, and he's a newer dude, and he's definitely got the sound. So I'll be looking out for some more stuff from him. I'm gonna see if I can hit him up, see if we can do a track too, because I mean, hey, if you can ride a beat like that, come on, I respect you.
Yeah. So yeah, for that style of music, I think he nailed it. That is more of a modern feel. I mean, there's gonna be people all over the place they'll get down to something like that. So I think the cadences were on point with that style, coming through with the triplets, or I got actually sextuplets on that. But either way, I won't get too technical on that note. But I mean, just coming in with that rhythm, I mean, it's on point with that style. So very well done. I think audio is pretty well put together with the mix. he said it was a short track, but I mean, from beginning to end, he just wrote it all the way through. So good job on that one.
Yeah, man. Not everybody does 3-minute tracks. Intel. I know
Yeah,
that's another one of your y'all gonna start to learn like there's certain things that Intel is like he's like a stickler on.
I can't
And
help it, but
it's like, nah, you got that
that's
auto
a
tune, dang
that's
rhythm
a
trackers.
that's the formula I work with on that one. So I mean, that's just my personal preference, you know.
Hey, no,
So
it's
there's
all good.
a so there's countless artists out there, and that's one thing about being an artist. You know, you have that freedom to come in with your own style, do your own
Yeah,
thing. I know there's plenty of people out there that probably can't stand what I do, because I go against the grain sometimes with what people like. Like I've sent out some of my tracks to review shows. They start playing it and people just stop. They're just like, "What is this?" And like you'll have those couple people that are getting down, like, "Oh, all right, I see this," and other people are just like, "Nope, I don't like
yeah,
it."
man.
Click off it. So I mean, everyone's style is not gonna be appealing to everybody else. So,
Yeah, man.
but that's the thing. You have that freedom when it comes to music. So
Absolutely.
it's
Absolutely.
if anything, someone doesn't like what you're doing, use that as an incentive to push harder, keep going, like give them a
Man.
reason to listen to
Yes.
you again. So
Yeah.
it's I'm not knocking on the dude at all. He did it very
No,
well.
man.
So
I'm here to play devil's advocate. I
uh,
want to throw this stuff out, so you better strap in. You doing a show with me? I'm gonna be.
I'll give it right back to you, dude. I
Hey,
love playing
man,
devil's
bring it on,
advocate.
man.
So
It's got to be that way, man.
yeah,
It's definitely got to be that way. I just started messing around with the auto tune stuff myself, and I figured it out and got it as to where it works for the certain styles for like depending on the song. And there's some people they're just like, I'm gonna put auto tune on everything, and I'm like, you don't need to put auto tune on everything. I was a big non-proponent of auto tune. That's all right. I'm gonna watch y'all. I'm gonna get Sam on auto tune before this is all over. I'm
I've
telling you, watch.
I've toyed with autotune
It's
before.
gonna happen, man.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work
It's
for
gonna
me.
work.
So there's
It's just not the right one.
a dude I used to run around with, did most of my music with when I was coming up. We'd play around with different sound systems, things like that, voice effects, and just sort of figuring out what we were doing. And he used to love throwing autotunes on, just messing around, you know, nothing we ever
Yeah,
released, but just hanging out, just having fun with the mic. Like he'd come in with his autotunes, pretending to be like Lil Wayne, stuff like that, just playing
that's
with
how
it.
you
And then
learn.
I'd come in with autotunes and I'm like, that's still my voice. Like it didn't change anything. Like what's going on here? And so
It's
that could be something just going through toying with
it's
the
with
actual settings. But
it's the inflection that you put on it. But that's all. We could do
yeah,
a whole other show on that. But
yeah,
the main thing that I like, it, including all the artists that we played here tonight, going through, because I mean, some people were like, it's ready out the gate. Some stuff is a little bit work. It's definitely not something that we're trying to like tear people down or anything or say
no,
anything negative towards that. If anything, um, we we pulled you because we see the potential there. We want to work with you, so definitely we'll be reaching out to a lot of these artists, pretty much all of them. Some of them we've already worked with and want to work with again. Don't mind my cat that just jumped over there. Um, but we want to be able to build something with it, and that's the whole concept behind, hey, let's grow this. Just like we've
yeah,
got people that are non-affiliated on Rapchat and people that are affiliated. I don't care if you got bars, you got content, you can structure your songs, and I see the potential there. We want to bring you into this, and we want to work, and let's build this together. Let's put something that's where we can make music, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing this for. I know that's what you're doing this for. It's about the music, so let's create the music and make it awesome. And we're
yeah.
gonna keep on finding these artists. By the way, do you have anybody else, or did we go through the list?
I do have one more,
Who you got?
I believe. So this is a G Caddy. So
G
this is
Caddy.
another artist I just came across recently. So again, I have no background. I was just scrolling through Rapchat, checking out some people that I follow that follow me back. Just browsing and came
Yeah,
across this guy, listened to some of his stuff, and I was impressed. So I figured I'll put him up on the platform. get him out to some more people, and I'll definitely be reaching out, seeing what we can do with this guy. Again, really don't know a whole lot about him, so we'll get him up here and see if we can get him over to Vibe Stream maybe and get some work put in.
Okay.
But
Okay. You trying to
with
cover up? You can do your homework.
it's
I'm sketchy.
yeah, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to look into. So again, it's
Nah, I'm messing with
just
you.
came across this
Let's
dude
go.
recently. So
Yeah, let's
all right,
see what's up, man. Let's
yeah.
go.
So let's do it.
How do you do it?
Oh, I like this beat already.
I remember the bottom and all these fucking problems. Every day the drama would come. I blamed it on my mama, fuck a condom. Yeah, I'm fucking raw, running from the law. Used to put the burner in the vent, right aside the floor. I was out for war, new bullets right aside the drawer. I would load them up, cock back and blow them out the car. Dumb shit, just to get the anger out the brain. I was in the hood selling drugs in the fucking rain. Street shit, I love the fame. Flyed in the paper plane, reputation like a new brand. I had to make a name. New medallion swinging loose on my golden chain. The only way I understood love is learning from the pain. Insides pouring out, new bitch turn out. I was making moves when the hood was dealing with the drought. Had to slow it down, the police going crazy. I remember Tupac. Brenda had a baby, playing on my headset. Fire in the summertime, running with the goons. Everybody had a fucking nine. I just wanna rap, light work, and I just wanna shine. I be holding rockets in my hand like Rondo number 9. Aim and shoot a whole bazooka at your real estate. Racing on the highway, flying through the interstate. Fuck a Jake Mob Deep, playing on repeat. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Open heaven for a G. Look, when I was young, we was playing cops and robbers. Now we older and the cops be really coming with that drama. I'm really being honest. Yeah, I'm looking at the world different. My balls banging on your head like Blake Griffin. Snakes hissing, moving through the grass. Gotta stay distant, food for thought. Look, I got a steak up on my plate sizzling. I'm grinding every day. I gotta make a living. Ball for ball, caddy, Dr. Doom. If I'ma play the villain, if I'ma make a million, I gotta feed the appetite. I see the trapper right. Sell them soft or sell them white. Pop, whip it hard, break it down and move it overnight. Ship it fast, money coming back like the afterlife. Shit, I'm spitting fire like a dragon fight. Waging on the bet, make a deal if you could match the price. Ice pick the coldest rapper like a bunch of ice. Shock them every time with the flow like a thunder strike. My hunger like a tiger in the jungle looking for the kill. Every day I'm smelling blood, so I gotta make a spill. Give them chills, ice cold, frostbite. When the feels, I'ma screw your bitch with my dick like a power drill. You rapping softer than the cotton field. I be spending more time getting shine than the dollar bill. Well, I meant to say my dollars all illuminated. That line went over their head the way I boomeranged it. So I bought it back. Caddy bars never lack. I just said Cadillac. I put the bars up in between, like prison cells or hamster cages, or maybe bars that you bench press or bars from these fucking pages. If you foul, then I'm more than flagrant. We are not the same, no comparison and no correlation. When I attack, y'all become evasive. I'm a penetrator, y'all be grazing shit like the word abrasive.
Man.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa!
So, like I said, I came across that one
Oh!
instantly. Was like, man, that's some fire. So he rode that beat all the way through, beginning to end.
Oh
Uh,
my
the
goodness!
rhyme scheme was
Yeah.
bananas. Just the wordplay, all around. That was an amazing track. It's he came off hard and real at the beginning, like the whole first half of that song,
Yeah.
like I couldn't help but just sit there and listen. It's like he had me glued into it. And then the second half of the track, like he just came through, started just talking shit, just playing with the rhythm, playing with the words. Uh, the beat was a banger, all around, very well done. Um, you could hear in the mix a few spots where he sort of transition. Um, but hey, you make a song like that, I don't even care.
Yeah.
That is the least of my concerns when you're putting out music like that. So, man, very well done, for sure.
Yeah, man.
So
Dude.
much props to you, man.
Yeah. G Caddy?
Um, yep, G Caddy. That song was
G Caddy?
bars.
Yeah, I'm finna follow bro like right now. Like,
Yeah,
come on. Come on. That was just yeah, the whole way through. I look, a beat like that, that's what you're supposed to do to it. It you don't have to put no hook to it. Any of this other stuff. You get something like that and you you do exactly that. You kill it. And he didn't waste that beat. He didn't
mm,
waste not anything on there. That beat don't owe him anything. The mic don't owe him anything. Like I was gonna start trying to like write down like punchlines, but they just kept
yeah.
coming and coming and coming. I'm just like, dude, I'm feeling like Sway, like it's a hyena, it's a
Yeah.
hyena in the building, like
So
for
the
real.
the whole second half of that song was just constant puns and wordplay through there,
Yeah, man.
punchlines. I mean, he nailed it through and through, and then just
Yeah,
flipping that sort of, I don't even know how to describe that rhythm, but just sort of like flipping it there at the end, hitting multiple syllable rhyme schemes constantly,
yeah,
and sticking with that same rhyme scheme, and still keeping sort of to a point. I mean, that takes
yeah.
skill and talent for
That's
sure. So
that that's the thing. Sticking to a point and subject matter and not just randomly rambling as to where it feels like a freestyle, but I'm not really sure this is a freestyle. I'm assuming that some of this he had to have written down. If that's a freestyle, bro, come on. If that's a freestyle, I would love to see what you do with a pen if that's what you freestyling out. But
yeah. So it
I
uh it
mean,
did it did sort of have that freestyle vibe to it. I would find it hard to believe that that was a straight freestyle. And like
no,
you said, if
not
it
all the way.
is, yeah, if it is,
I'm gonna
you
say
need to be
no,
up on the
not all the way
stages.
through, because with the change up, I don't know. Maybe he was spitting in and he fell off and he came back in on there and hopped right back in on it. But either way, regardless, like dude murked it. The talent is there.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get it. Even on the sound quality of it, like it definitely sounds like he's. I don't think that's the Rap Chat studio. Again, no offense to Rap Chat. Maybe it is. Maybe he's figured out a certain way. Because I know I've done some stuff with just going in and doing the Rap Chat studio, and has gotten some decent stuff on there. But yeah, yeah,
and it
uh,
it sounded to me like it was one layer. Of course, he had the multiple spots where he cut in,
yeah,
came
yeah.
back
But
into it, but
there
yeah, it
was no
sounded
ad libs, no extra stuff like that. Was just him
yeah, yep,
spitting
just one
like
layer
all the
straight through, and just murked the beat, just
yeah.
flat out killed it.
Yeah, he did
So
it. The beat was fire. Shout out to whoever the producer was on that beat, because the beat's fire too. That's the other
yeah,
thing we got. I think that's another thing we got to start. We'll work in here as we progress doing this. We definitely got to get the producers some on this, because you know without the producers in these beats, like we just doing this acapella, and some the it's just like the music in movies. If you watch a scary movie and there's no music behind it, none of those strings going on there, it doesn't give you that feel. So
yeah,
if you adding the music behind to it to allow us as artists to come in and paint these pictures and create these stories, shout out to all the producers that are out there that are doing it. And shout out to the artists that are producers as well, that create their beats and stuff too, because that's not a small feat. I've dabbled in it a little bit, and yeah, I usually just stick to the pen.
and I know from the producer aspect of it, it's I mean, it feels good when you have someone come in on your beat and kill it like that. So you can there's a lot of producers that are putting themselves out there, especially on like the Rap Chat platform. You're putting your beat out for the whole world. So you're gonna get a little bit of everybody coming in on top of that. So yeah, some people that will probably never be featured on the show that are killed or on beats, I should say. And then you could have another artist come in on that same beat and just annihilate it. So from the producer's point of view, that's definitely what they're looking for, and it is sort
Yeah,
of that mutualistic relationship. Without a producer, like you said, we're doing it a cappella, but at the same time, without a artist like us, it's just an
yeah, man.
instrumental.
It
So
goes hand in hand. It's the yin and yang to it. You gotta have gotta have that balance. So,
Yep. And
so
so with the hip hop and rap scene that we're on, you need those artists. So and
yeah,
there's whole other worlds out there as well, outside of what we're doing. But for the sake of this show and what we're doing, it's what we're featuring. So
yeah, man. And I think for this being episode 1, like we've had R&B type artists that have a wavy vibe to it. We've had funky neo hip hop. I'm gonna coin that term. With just like riding just funk beats, and then you got straight up just spitters, and then you have the trap stars and like the new wave stuff, and to be able to encompass that and then be able to see that all these people have that potential and talent. Um, and some of them, with a little bit of guidance. Some of them, I don't need too much more guidance. Just as like, hey, where do I sign, or where can I get this played on the radio? So,
yeah,
I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad people are going to be able to hear these people, and hear this amazing music that's coming out, and more of the stuff that's going to be coming. Because, like I said, man, we looking to collaborate with all these artists. So don't be surprised you start hearing these new tracks with everybody on it, man. That's
yeah.
what we're trying to do, man. I think that track with I don't have any more artists left, so
That
I think
that was the last one I got on the list for today. So
that's a hell of a way to close out the show. That was definitely a good one. Kudos to like every single artist that we pulled in on here. Everybody did phenomenal. Has amazing bodies of work. Um, if you're on Rapchat, look them up. Even if you're not on Rapchat, look them up on the web. Follow their IGs and stuff, man. And let's support these artists, man. It's people out here that are legitimately looking to make a living, and sometimes make a better choice than having to do stuff on the streets. So let's support that. Let's give these creatives that avenue to be able to do that. So
yeah, yeah. But I think we should be able to, over here in the chat, we should be able to get in here, put down all the artist names, how you
yeah,
can look
man,
them up, what the tracks names are, and yeah, it's a like you said, the variety that was on the show, and the variety on Rap Chat in general. It's such a huge platform, so being able to be a part of that platform as well and bringing it over to Vibe Stream, being able to highlight some of those premier artists coming out of that scene. It's a blessing.
absolutely,
So
absolutely. Yeah,
definitely,
man. This is the King's Intel. We bringing it to you, man. We gonna bring it to you on the regular. This is
yeah.
this is what we doing, man.
So this
So
is just the beginning. Definitely
it's
grow
just
from
the
here,
beginning.
and it's been a pleasure for sure. So
Absolutely, man. I've enjoyed this amazingly, man. And there's many more to come. Y'all stay tuned in. I appreciate you doing this and bringing me in on this with you. And yeah, man, it's
yeah,
for the
so
culture. It's for the culture of hip hop, man.
yep, and so big shout out to Vibe Stream Beats for also giving us this platform.
Man,
So
Vibe
it's
Stream Beats.
if
Appreciate
you
it.
guys are new to Vibe Stream Beats, make sure you check out their page on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Check out the content that's out there. Even just
Yeah,
outside of this show, you got Monday night mix-ups, you got Pass the Torch, you got some other shows in the mix, and it's an amazing platform in itself. So definitely be on the lookout for more coming from Vibe Stream Beats. And so I think for now we're done with this one. So King Creole, much love to you. I had a blast.
absolutely.
I had a blast doing this, and I'll definitely be looking forward to the next one. Start doing my
I'm ready
research
for the next
ASAP,
one.
and yep,
I'm ready for the next one.
let's keep this rolling, man. Cool.
Yes, sir, man.
Well,
Peace, peace.
yep, I'm Intel, Intelligent once again, signing off from Ohio, and catch you next time.
King Creole, H Town, baby. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.